Questa è giornata numero 4.
I'm Johnny, and I want to do documentaries about people living in other countries. Since I'm an absolute bro, I completely messed up the next 2 interviews, and here's why. In the first pilgrim home we slept, there were a bunch of people who were really interesting for my documentary. There was a girl from Las Vegas with an alcohol allergy. Honestly, as a German, I didn't know you can have allergies against alcohol. And I also didn't know you can come from Las Vegas. She even went to school there. In the end, I didn't talk to her on camera. Sometimes it's just not happening like you think it will. But the whole evening, I talked a lot with Richard. That's why I asked him if he wants to be in my documentary. And he ended up to be a real philosopher. Now to the part where I messed up. I left the microphones in the room where everyone was sleeping. And Richard, the philosopher, was a really calm guy who talks really silent. On the next day, I listened to the clip and I noticed that you can't really hear something. The next interview I messed up in a similar way. I put the microphone on the table, but it wasn't linked to my phone. So it didn't record over the microphone. Instead, it just recorded all the background sounds. So that's how I made myself more work in the editing process that it had to be. Sometimes you just try to be perfect, but you never will be. So just accept what you have done and do the best out of it.